I'm sure the notes on this has been
Okay, this is what is the end of your notes, right? So now I'm giving you the solutions, and you have to write out your polynomial for me. So we're going in reverse. So no more P over Q, none of that, no synthetic division. Do you remember anything about imaginary solutions from Algebra 2?
Square negative number.
Kind of. You said positive and negative. Like, do you remember they came in pairs? Yeah? Okay. So I told you that your solutions here are negative 3, 4, and 2i. If 2i is one of your solutions, what else has to be one of your solutions? Negative 2i. Okay? All right. Now, I think you're good at this part, but I'm going to show you anyway. So what these solutions mean, this means x equals negative 3, x equals 4, x equals 2i, and x equals negative 2i, right? If I want a factor, all I do is get a 0 on one side of this, so I can bring over the negative 3. So I would have x plus 3. You could say equals 0, but we're going to go ahead and just put it in our parentheses. Like, this is where those factors come from that you write. You probably learned somewhere along the way, like, oh, you just put the opposite in your parentheses, right? That's why you do the opposite. Next one's going to be x minus 4. Then x minus 2i and x plus 2i. And then make sure you write equals y equals f of x equals something. Like, make it an equation for me. No, you do not have to multiply out everything. You just have to multiply enough to get rid of the imaginary numbers.
Will that be the answer to my question?
We have to multiply just a little, and then we'll be there. Okay? So x plus 3, does that have an I in it? No, so leave it alone. What about x minus 4? Nope, leave it alone. Okay, what about the next two? Okay, so we're just, you can FOIL, you can put it in a box, you can, again, however you like to multiply, I don't care. I like to just distribute. So I'm going to have x squared. And then do you guys see I get plus 2xi and minus 2xi? They're gone, yes. And then this becomes minus 4i squared.
I squared is
equal to negative 1. So
I
it's
squared
plus
equals
4.
negative 1. Yes, so that is plus 4, and then you're done.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. That wasn't bad.
So the negative 2ix and 2ix just cancel out each other.
Yep. And then does everybody see how that becomes x squared plus 4? Okay, because it's a negative 4 times a negative 1. That's what I squared is equal to. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. That's as far as you have to go with the multiplying. You do not have to multiply this out all the way to a 4th degree polynomial. Okay, just stop once the i's are gone. It's technically not a polynomial until the imaginaries are gone. Okay? Questions on the first one? Second one is just a little bit harder, but not too much. I didn't leave myself enough room, so I'm going to go down here. 5, and was it 3 plus I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys, am I going too fast, or are we okay? Okay. I'm going to start the same way I did last time, setting x equal to my roots. And what's the other root that isn't written here that we know we have? 3 minus I, good. So I'm going to write x equals negative 1. X equals 5. X equals 3 plus I. And x equals 3 minus I. I really think this step helps with these so you guys don't screw up the signs on those factors. All right. So the factors that I'm actually going to put together to make the polynomial, what do I get out of x equals negative 1? X plus 1, okay. What about out of x equals 5?
X minus 1.
Okay. Now the interesting ones. Minus 3 minus I. Do you guys see how they both end up negative? X minus 3 minus I. If you move everything over. And then what's your last factor going to be? No. How do you move the 3 over? Negative. How do you move this over? Plus. Okay. That's why we write it this way, so you can see why those signs do what they do. So minus 3 plus I. Okay. Equals y f of x something. Okay. Do I need to multiply x plus 1 and x minus 5? No. I do need to multiply these next two parentheses. You guys try to multiply it. I will multiply it up here and then we'll check. Again, I don't care if off to the side you do the Fox method, if you distribute, whatever, just multiply them together how you know how to multiply, okay? Ready? Look up here for your final answer and see if you agree. Yeah, a negative I squared becomes a plus 1. Got it? Okay, okay. Not that bad, right?
Mr. Matthews taught me everything I know.
Okay, so you gotta write the rest of the factors. So, like, are you okay with these? So I added one. So then it's this will be x minus 45.
And like, can I run to the restroom real fast?
Yep.
Where?
And then it's minus 3.
Wait.
Then it's multiplying those two together. So I don't care, like, I distribute it in the box, like, whatever you multiply. And just be careful, realize that you end up with a negative I squared. That's possible. Okay. All right, guys, how we doing? Feel okay? It's okay. Stop doing that. I think so. I think we're okay enough to stop the notes, okay?